guys, welcome in if you are a first time viewer. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your subscribes. And to those of you who have booked a personal reading with me, please keep in mind that these are general messages, so do not take them personally. Take the messages that resonate and leave the rest behind. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can find the information in the description box below. So let's get into the message. What message do you have for the collective at this time? Help me to articulate a clear and concise message in order for it to be received in the way that you want it to be received. Help me to see what it is I need to see to get the message across as quickly as possible. And help me to deliver any message that can be worthy in order to serve your highest good for the highest good of humanity for all humanity. What messages do you have for the collective at this time? So there's definitely an energy of reflection, an energy of mirroring, an energy of duality within this energy, right? It feels as if you are coming into an alignment with something. Something is being magnetized, right? Two opposing forces are being magnetized towards one another to create an alignment within something, right? So again, whether you are aligning yourself with a certain lifestyle, whether you are aligning your actions with a certain mindset, maybe you're aligning yourself within a certain career or position, maybe you are aligning yourself with a new passion that you're seeking to um, learn or like jump into a new skill set, right? But whatever it is, there is a magnetizing energy. It feels like because I was like on my walk and I looked at the moon and it was directly in half. I've just been seeing like dual images, right? Yin and yang. Like something is very even, something is very equal, it's very balanced, it's like a perfect alignment, right? Whatever it is, there's a perfect balance between the two of whatever it is you're coming into an alignment with, right? So it's definitely something that you have been working towards, um, something that you have been seeking, right? Maybe you have been asking for answers for something and you're getting ready to receive um, clarity surrounding the situation that you have been asking for. But however it's going to resonate for you, there is an alignment, a balanced energy, a connection of two opposing forces. One more. Because see here, even within these two roses, they're on either sides of each other, but they're within the same cycle. It's two opposing forces that create one specific circle, right? You see how this part of the moon, even within this moon, is balanced on the inside of that moon, right? And even like this, it matches the back of this. Like there's just things are coming into perfect balance and alignment. I don't know how else to. Let's see. There's another one of those moons. I only wanted one. I only wanted one. This message is not going to make this message too long. One card. Hmm. One card. Okay, right. So this one came back out. I put it back, but it came back out. So creative, unconditional, and abandoned. Right. So again, this feels like the void of whatever of something that you were creating, self-centered, right? You see, this is the magnetizing energy, right? This is the center of the vortex. Whatever it is that you have been creating, right, in this void of space, right? Remember, Earlier in the summer, there was an energy here where it was you envisioning something, right? You using that empty space to create something, right? To envision something, but not only to envision something, to create the finer details of that vision, right? Not just looking at the bigger picture, but also imagining how that would come into play within your current existence, within your current reality, right? You were being asked to focus on the finer details of the whole picture, right? And this is definitely that void energy of whatever it is that you were completing or creating, I'm sorry, right? But then again, there's that, I meant to say creating, but I said completing. So again, that's that magnetizing energy where your vision and the void, right? It's bringing something into an alignment. It's bringing it to fruition within your physical reality, right? And you are the vortex, right? Self-centered. You are the center of whatever it is that you have created and whatever it is that you have. It's like I'm envisioning like how can I put it into words? It's almost as if like the crown, right? The solar plexus and the root chakra, right? It's those. I mean, all of the chakras are aligned, is what I'm seeing. But the focus is the crown, right? Because that's where you receive the information, right? Then you have the third eye. That's where you perceive the information, right? How you view it, right? Then you have the throat, right? That's where you speak it into existence, right? Then you have the heart chakra. That's where you start to feel, right? You start to um, put yourself into that place where how what it would feel like to exist within this reality, right? Then you have the solar plexus. Well, who am I within this reality, right? Then you have the sacral, right, which is the portal that's bringing it to life. And then you have the root chakra, which is creating that firm foundation, planting the seed. So there is an alignment between all of those chakras that is bringing something right into the physical reality. So clarify the creative, temperance, with the world. Something is changing with the Hierophant. Right? Ooh, what the Four of Wands? Because look, and then the Ace of Swords. It just keeps coming. It just keeps coming. Right? Then you have the Three of Pentacles here, which is you coming into partnership with something, right? So there is something that you have. Okay, this is what's coming through because there's a lot happening at one time with all of these. So again, there's the temperance, there's the balance of something. You have created something. You have manifested something within your physical reality. You have brought something to life. Again, whether this is an idea, whether this is a lifestyle, it could be a career choice, right? It could be a new phase that you're stepping into. It could be a new reality, right? It could be a new part of your identity, right? Again, something that you have always envisioned, but you didn't necessarily have the opportunity to step into that version of yourself. And now the opportunity for you to step into and to live in and exist within that version of yourself is coming into play, right? That's the magnetizing energy, that's the creation, that's two things that are aligned coming together, right? There's a Four of Wands, right? That reflection, the mirroring, right? You have a vision, you have and that vision and those actions meet the opportunity for you to live within that existence, right? For you to live within the balance. But the Four of Wands is also like the twin card, right? So it's two of the same source, right? With the Hierophant, definitely two of the same source, two things that are born from the same, um, could be circumstances, could be you share a mindset, could be that you share a certain discipline, right? You share certain characteristics that very much align with each other, right? Again, this could be your masculine and your feminine within yourself, right? Again, this does not have to reflect on an outside person, although it could for you personally, right? Everybody is in a different space regarding their personal journey. So this could be you coming into alignment within the physical or the feminine and the masculine, right within your own self. Or this can be the fact that you are so in tune and so balanced and in union within the feminine and masculine within yourself that that opposing energy is bringing itself into your physical reality, right? So if you're a woman who is balanced within those two, there is a man that's coming that is also balanced within their feminine and masculine. And those two energies, they balance, they flow, they complement one another, right? This is not a chaotic energy. This is a free flowing energy, right? A very magnetizing, right? It creates a consistency that is able to attract, that's able to grow, right? Because there's clarity, there's truth, there's honesty, right? There's new ideas, right? There is an open channel of awareness. You see the sun and the moon, right? Again, the duality of one another, of truth within yourself, right? Again, you being aware of your fears and then you not being afraid to face them, right? You being aware of a certain passion and then you taking the steps to pursue this passion, right? You having a certain desire and then you feeling that source of inspiration to bring that desire into reality, right? Whatever it is, right? There's a balance, right? Because there has been patience, there has been a nurturing of the sense, right? This is the temperance card represents like the angel card, right? So this is again, you see the two opposing forces, the moon, the earth, right? She's standing in the center of the earth, right? She's balancing within the free flowing frequency of growth, of expansion, of changes, right? She's accepting the flow of this new phase, right? She's accepting the changes that are going to come within this new reality, right? Again, so maybe this is a new lifestyle, right? It's going to require you to make some changes within your schedule, right? It's going to require you to make some changes within your lifestyle. I mean, not lifestyle, within your mindset, right? Maybe a career choice, right? Again, it's going to resonate for each of you differently. But whatever it is, there is an acceptance of coming into this flow state. You see, she is the center of this universe. You see all the stars, right, that are surrounding her. It's almost as if like the ring of Saturn or of Jupiter, right? Where she's like the center and everything is magnetized around you, the vortex, right? Again, things are coming into fruition. Things are coming into the balance. Things are coming into it's a completion energy, right? Or free flowing acceptance, right? Because it's almost as if a surrendering energy is the word, right? You're surrendering to the flow of this change. You're no longer resisting the change. You're no longer resisting your fears. You're no longer resisting your worries. You're no longer resisting the acknowledgement of your anxiety or a sense of depression or whatever it may be for you personally, right? But there is no longer a sense of resistance. This is acceptance energy, you being willing, right? And there's a willingness, right, to accept whatever this flow is, right? The Three of Pentacles, to come into connection with something, to come into partnership with something, right? Again, to come into partnership with your fears, to come into partnership with, again, the shadow, the subconscious. They're coming into alignment. Conscious and the subconscious are coming into alignment within one another, right? Clarify unconditional. This is a very beautiful energy. It feels very peaceful. So again, because there is this shift, there again is going to be, it's like when you open your eyes, it's going to be like a new reality. You're going to be existing within a new world, right? It feels like a whole new world, a whole new reality. This is whatever you created in that void of space, right? Whatever you created in that vision, whatever you created within that perception, however you felt about it, right? Because there is that element of like feeling, right? So it's not just a vision and it's not just action, but because that there's that emotional attachment to it, that's the Trinity. That's what makes it a reality. That's what makes it more realistic, right? It becomes a part of your identity when it's connected to the heart, right? The heart chakra is the first physical existence of a manifestation, right? It's the first, like, how can I put it into words? I don't really know how to explain. I mean, I do, but I don't know how to. I just don't want to get into it. Clarify unconditional. Clarify unconditional. The Fool, a new beginning, right? Remember in the last reading we were talking about the two pathways. This is your decision. Which pathway are you going to take, right? And look, the Empress. You chose the pathway of creation. You chose the pathway of um, accepting your challenges, accepting the reality of bringing something into life, right? Because birth, bringing something in from one existence into the another is not a free flowing energy, right? Giving birth to something, whether that be a physical baby, whether that be a business, whether that be an idea, right? Whether that be a family, right? Whatever it is, giving birth to something is not a free flowing cycle. There is challenges within that, right? And so it's almost as if you are surrendering to the path of this creation, surrendering to the path of bringing something to life, right? There's, again, the full moon here. This is the totality, the completion, right? You have the zero. The full is the zero. It's the beginning of something. It's the start. It's the birthing of something, right? And so you're definitely stepping into this energy where you're again accepting the totality of something, right? And I said that on this card because you see the alignment here? It's everywhere. Alignment is everywhere. And that's how you know that that's what's in the energy. Two things are coming into it's the completion of a cycle, right? The ending of one and the beginning of another, right? When a mother gives birth, it's the ending of one identity for her to step into a new identity of motherhood, right? So that may not be your specific vision, that may not be your specific creation, but it's that same frequency. You're stepping out of one phase to move into another phase of identity within yourself, right? A totality, a completion, right? A magnetizing. Things are coming into play, right? Things are coming into a physical reality, and you are accepting the challenges that are going to come within this, right? It's almost as if you're stepping into a new phase of discovery to again identify who it is that you're going to be within this new phase. As a new mother, you don't automatically have all of the answers that come with motherhood, right? It's an on the job training, right? It's something that you learn as you go. And so this is the new phase. This is the new cycle that you're stepping into, a new sense of self, right? You're stepping into this acceptance of surrendering to the cycle of getting to know this new level of self, this new sense of self identity, this new sense of self worth, this new sense of self um, values. Like, right? What do your morals look like? Right? What does your identity look like within this new phase? There's a new, there's a completion, the ending of one and the beginning of a new. Clarify, abandon, the Queen of Wands with the Queen of Cups and the Page of Swords, right? A new understanding of self, right? You're going to have to rebuild your self worth. getting to well, not rebuilding as if it was torn down, but building your new sense of self-confidence within who you are in this new identity, right? So when again mothers give birth, they have to find who they are within this new role. They have to build their self confidence. They have to find the courage to stand within this new role, right? They have to find the courage to understand that they have the ability to exist, to continue to create, to continue to give life, right? To continue to nurture not only themselves, but whatever it is that they are bringing into creation, right? Whatever it is that they have brought into this new life, right? Whatever it is they have the possibility to create within this new cycle, right? So there is a new beginning. There's a new sense of understanding, a new understanding of what beauty and self confidence looks like for you within this new phase, right? What does freedom look like within this new phase, right? What does your courage look like within this new phase, right? There's a level of understanding that you're going to have to gain not only about yourself, but about this new cycle and whatever it is that you are attracting or magnetizing yourself to within this new reality, right? So there's definitely it again, it doesn't feel very resistant. It feels very free flowing. It feels like you are accepting of this. It feels like you are prepared to take on this challenge. You are ready and willing to gain this new level of knowledge, right? The Page of Swords is very inquisitive. They're very interested, right? They ask a lot of questions because they're eager to learn, right? So that's what this feels like. You're eager to learn this new version of yourself. You're eager to look, gain truth about what it is that you have manifested, right? A new level of faith, right? You're ready to, and willing to accept a new sense of identity within reaffirming your faith is the word that I was looking for, right? It's almost as if you are not having to strengthen your faith, but this is a physical, how can I put it into words? This is a physical example of your faith being brought into your life, right? This is your hopes and your dreams being placed in the forefront of your existence, right? It's not just a vision, it's not just a yearning, it's not just a desire, but you're getting ready to be living in it. You're getting ready to be walking in it, right? And so again, you're going to have to learn how to discern the truth of how to nurture this, right? How to regain your confidence, right? What does the truth of who you are look like within this? What does the truth of how you view love, how you perceive love, how you give love, right? How you receive love, right? So there's a lot of learning and understanding within this, right? But again, it definitely feels like you are stepping into a place of, or not stepping into because it's already here. Again, there's that alignment energy, right? You have chosen the path of creation, right? You have chosen the path of completing one cycle to begin a new, right? 3, 3, and then 32 breaking down to a 5. Changes, shifts within a new reality. So let's pull 4 cards. One card for what we can learn as the major lesson regarding this message. One card for the opportunities we can create surrounding this message. One card for what we can meditate on as the focus of this message. And one card for the new cycles and habits we can innovate to contribute to our growth and expansion surrounding this message. This is a very beautiful energy. It feels as if you have discovered a new part of yourself, and it's almost as if you're like excited to again learn who it is that you're going to become. Right? You're stepping into this new phase of. There's an excitement. Definitely a level of excitement of enlightenment. Right? So again, there's new lessons that you're going to have to learn. There's new things that you're going to have to learn how to perceive, how to discern. Right? But there's a new level of growth, right? And if you are a student of life, a lifelong learner, then you understand that there's always something new, There's always new knowledge to obtain, and it's almost as if you're eager, you're thirsty for that knowledge, right? You seek new knowledge, right? It's not something that you run from, but it's something that you seek out, right? You love to learn. It's what this energy feels like. And so this energy is almost as if it's like a challenge that you are excited to take on, right? You're excited to step into this new phase of growth, of expansion, this new identity, because you're willing to get to know who it is and excited to get to know who it is that you will become, right, within this new phase, within this new cycle. So one card for what we can learn as the major lesson. Naked, with feeling safe. That's that vulnerability, right? That's that acceptance. That's that sense of willingness, right? You're open to being vulnerable, right? You're comfortable within that phase of change, right? You have now become excited about the changes that come within this new reality, within this new phase, within this new existence, within this new lifestyle, new mindset, right? New habits, right? You're excited to learn again, to shed old skin, right? So that you are able to grow into something better. And it's almost as if you are eager to step into this new environment to see how it shapes you, right? Because again, you feel safe and secure within you, right? It's not the environment that makes you feel safe and secure, it's you yourself. You are the center of the vortex. Everything around you is centered, right? Everything around you is magnetized towards you. Where's that card at, right? Where she was in the center and the stars were around her. I don't know if, I think it was, oh, it's here. This is you, right? You're stable and everything around you is magnetized, right? You have the control of how these things center and flow around your existence, around your being, right? And so, again, there's that level of confidence, there's that level of safety and security, not within this new phase, but within yourself and within your ability to again create new circumstances, create new environments, create new lifestyles, create new mindsets, right? It's you who is the creator. And because you have that realization, because you have that sense of enlightenment, that sense of knowledge, that sense of awareness within yourself, right? That sense of self identity. This is solar plexus energy, right? You know who you are. You know what it is that you have the ability to create, right? You are aware of your capabilities within this world. And so that makes you feel safe and secure within stepping into this new phase of change, right? That gave you that sense of protection, that sense of security in stepping forward within this new cycle. One card for what we can opportunities we can create surrounding this message. Soul forgiveness with self sabotage, right? Again, so letting go of that sense of hesitation, right? Creating opportunities to again forgive yourself for holding back, right? For accepting that fear for a period of time, right? Because again, there was a period of time where you were resisting this change, right? Like, it was just a couple of readings ago where that energy was in the reading, where you were standing you were standing at the center of this pathway trying to decide which way to take, right? It wasn't that long ago. And so, again, the opportunity that you have created for yourself or that you can create for yourself, the 28 breaking down to a 10, the 1 and the 0, the ending and the beginning, right? Those are one and the same. The ending of not being a mother is the same moment that you become the mother, right? The ending and the beginning are the same frequency. The transition is the moment, right? And so again, you're creating that moment of forgiveness within yourself for resisting that that phase of change, right? Forgiving yourself for not accepting who you are, right? Because it's not who you're becoming, it's who you already are. You're just learning how to exist within that reality, right? One card for what we can meditate on as the focus of this message. Radical rebirth. Look at the duality. The courage and the faith with shame, right? So again, meditating on or focusing on this change, right? What is it that you are, don't focus on what you're fearful of, but focus on how you can overcome these fears. Focus on how you can um, thrive within this new phase, right? Focus on what it is that you're going to have to become in order to be successful within this new area of life, right? Focus on how you can build your self confidence. Focus on how you can build and maintain your sense of self worth within this new energy, right? That's going to take effort, right? When you become a new mother, you don't just, that confidence doesn't automatically come with you. You have to work at feeling confident again. You have to work at feeling safe within this new position. You have to work at feeling worthy of this new position, right? It's not just, I mean, for some people it comes natural, but for other people, for most people, right, it's something that you have to put effort towards. And so, again, meditating on what it is that you are going to have to put effort towards in order to maintain your high value character, right? How can you maintain your high value confidence? How can you maintain your mindset? How can you maintain an everlasting growth of or strengthening of who you are, right? And not diminishing, right? Not being overpowered by the role, but taking power of the role, right? Don't let the role overtake you, but you have to step into it and take leadership of it, right? And so focus on what it's going to take within you to exist within that power. One card for the new cycles that we can create surrounding this message: manifestation, sacred lust, and grounding, right? You see the duality here as well, the balance. There's such an alignment, there's such an equal. You don't have to question whether you're worthy enough to step into this new phase, because if you were not worthy enough, it would not be on your frequency, it would not be obtainable, right? It would not be something that you had the power to even bring into this reality, right? If you were not worthy of it, if you didn't have the capability, if you didn't have what you needed to succeed within this new existence, then it wouldn't have been placed on in the forefront of who you are. And so definitely grounding yourself, right? Remaining firm, right? Whatever practices or whatever habits you whatever routines you partake in to remain safe and secure within your identity, right? Safe and secure within your confidence. Keep that up, but you may just have to shift it within this new phase. Does that make sense? Right? You don't have to lose who you are. It's just adjusting who you are to fit this new role, right? So expanding on what already exists, right? Expanding within this new reality, right? So that you have the ability to continue to grow, right? Because within this new phase, there are going to be many new things that are going to be created surrounding this new phase, right? You're going to bring in more because you're opening yourself up. So definitely be mindful of that. Again, ground yourself in this energy so that you are not overpowered by the role, but you are stepping into the leadership and owning the role, right? But that's as much as that I have for you guys. I hope that it resonated. If you made it to the end of this video, I know that you have found something in it that is worthy and valuable to you. Have a good one. Bye.